It was a busy night for the Chancellor. He was out meeting the people who fix the roads,
So how do you drive this?
who ship food to the supermarkets,
It takes a bit of getting used to,
even those who bake the bread. All to show us that Britain is on the move, as reflected in today's growth figure. So from April to June, the economy grew by 0.6%. Compared to the same period last year, that's growth of 1.4%. But even so, the economy today is still 3.3% smaller than it was at its peak before the crash 5 years ago. Today, the Chancellor was careful not to get too carried away.
Well, the numbers are better than forecast. Britain has held its nerve. We're sticking with our economic plan, and the economy is on the mend, but there's still a long way to go.
But the Office for National Statistics says growth since 2009 can be entirely accounted for by services. We are not rebalancing the economy, as you said you wanted to do.
We're rebalancing from an economic model under the previous government that put all the bets on the City of London, 100 miles or so to the south of where we are. And actually, we've got an economy that is growing in different parts of the country now where people are finding work.
At this metal welding company in Greater Manchester, they're not so sure. Recently, they had to let 2 people go. They have since rehired them, but it all still feels pretty fragile.
Well, I don't think the figures that are released today are a true reflection of what's really happening. Certainly the north of Birmingham, and maybe down south they might be showing growth, but certainly my suppliers and my subcontractors, we're still like we were 18 months ago, and we still feel like that we're right in the credit crunch and right in a recession.
Compared to where we've been, things do look brighter, but in much of the real economy, in much of the country, they're still waiting for the hard evidence of recovery.